So this backwoods Barbie, you know he was tricking up money. She's in the passenger seat of my Rolls-Royce Ferrari. And really, she's a liar. Sharina blasts Wendy Williams for destroying Kevin Hunter. Wendy Williams has dragged her husband through the mud ever since she found out he was cheating on her with his mistress Sharina. But Sharina isn't one to back down. And she has just fired back at Wendy. Hello. And welcome back to our channel where we cover the latest in celebrity news and entertainment. Today, we'll give you the juiciest gossip surrounding Kevin Hunter's mistress Sharina and how she is taking the fight to Kevin's ex, Wendy Williams, after Wendy completely ruined Kevin's life, from divorcing him to firing him from her show to cutting him off financially. Wendy has ensured that she makes Kevin feel her full wrath. It seems that all of this has obviously affected Sharina, who is now taking shots at Wendy and defending her partner's honor, so sit back, grab some popcorn and get ready to hear all about this scandal. Wendy Williams has been ripped by her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter's baby mama, in a head-turning post on social media. Sharina Hudson threw plenty of shade, the former daytime talk show sway, in an Instagram story. Happy and healthy is all I'm on right now, Sharina 37 wrote in the post. She then added the clickbait is real. I guess they need a storyline to continue for a podcast. Wendy 58 previously claimed that she is launching a podcast. However, it is not clear if any episodes have been taped. Sharina has not added any further explanation as to what storyline her comments are touching on. It seems clear that this was Sharina lashing out at Wendy. After years of suffering, Wendy made Sharina's life a living hell, forcing her to finally come out in public and give her a response. Sharina thought she had hit the jackpot when she decided to be with a married Kevin Hunter who had all the money in the world. Thanks to his wife, Wendy. Little did she know that it would all be over as soon as his infidelity was caught. Over the years, Sharina has given Wendy plenty of reasons to take revenge on her. When news of Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter's secret long-term relationship with a younger massage therapist surfaced in 2017, the entire nation was shocked. At the time, Kevin had been seeing Sharina Hudson for over 10 years. He divided his time between the New Jersey home he shared with Williams and their adolescent son, Kevin Jr., as well as a quiet suburban home he had purchased for her 9 miles away. Hunter, who oversaw his TV star wife's career and headed a production company that they co-owned, was reported to be in love with both women and was balancing his time to accommodate them all, which ultimately proved to be a heartbreaking blow for his wife of more than 20 years. But his spending indicated a somewhat lopsided affection for only one specific woman. After further investigation, it was discovered that Hunter had relocated his mistress Hudson into a big and opulent Morristown, New Jersey property with 4 bedrooms and 3,900 square feet that had been purchased in 2016. The luxurious house had a master suite with a steam shower, jacuzzi, and large walk-in closets. Numerous news organizations looked into this further and saw Hunter repeatedly entering and exiting the apartment complex over the course of 4 weeks, while operating a fleet of supercars, including a brand new champagne-colored $229,000 Bentley Bentayga SUV, a wide $303,000 Bentley Mall, and a $335,000 Rolls-Royce Dawn. The question of how Kevin was able to support her hidden lover's lifestyle was frequently asked, and the solution was simple. He spent her money to spoil his mistress because he had no job or status of his own and was totally dependent on his famous wife to provide for them. We would be furious over this if we were in Wendy's shoes. Wendy even said that she had no choice but to allow it to go on as long as Kevin didn't have any children with Sharina. Wendy, though, had had enough by the time the two finally gave birth to a child in 2019. Sharina did not say a word to Wendy or to the world during this time. She then asked for a divorce in April, which set off a chain of events that destroyed Kevin's life and career. She wanted to send Sharina a message that Kevin was nothing without her, and that she had basically destroyed his career by being with him, so she did exactly that right after the divorce. She cut ties with her estranged husband, Kevin Hunter, both personally and professionally. According to a source who has spent time with William, since their breakup, the daytime TV host will fire Hunter as her manager in the wake of her divorce filing. She's not taking him back, he's being fired as her manager. And she lawyered up big time, the source said of Hunter, who had had an executive producer title for The Wendy Williams Show since it debuted in 2008. Since it was Wendy who had hired Kevin as her manager, and the one who called the shots in their production company, Wendy Williams, projections, she had all the power in the world. To do this, it's hard after being married for so long and having a family together to be able to move forward, the source added. But she realized she had to open her eyes to a bad marriage. So many stick around when they should get out, the source also went on to claim that Hunter's alleged affair had been going on for the majority of his marriage to Williams. Wendy is telling people she had no idea he had been having an affair. But when she found out the details, it turned out he had been seeing a woman he had a baby with for 15 to 16 years. The source claims that made her realize it was time to move forward with her life, seek treatment, and move on. She's not taking him back. Kevin's life quickly fell into oblivion after Wendy severed his source of income and stole his prized possession. Hunter was reportedly broke nearly 3 years after Williams and Hunter's divorce in a court filing exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun. Kevin claimed his monthly payments, which were made by the star as agreed to when their divorce suddenly stopped in February 2022. Kevin asked that the court ordered Wendy's guardian to make payments as contractually required under the MSA and severance agreement. This was the main reason Sharina responded to aggressively and publicly against Wendy. After all these years, she is mad at him for cutting off all the money that was sustaining her lavish lifestyle. This was her way of taking this anger out on Wendy and blaming her for destroying his hobby. Kevin. Wendy was placed in financial guardianship in 2022, as the New York Times first reported. Kevin said in his filing that he needs the payments that were agreed upon in their divorce settlement agreement. Executive producer title for The Wendy Williams Show since it debuted in 2008. Since it was Wendy who had hired Kevin as her manager, and the one who called the shots in their production company, Wendy Williams, projections, she had all the power in the world. To do this, it's hard after being married for so long and having a family together to be able to move forward, the source added. But she realized she had to open her eyes to a bad marriage. So many stick around when they should get out, the source also went on to claim that Hunter's alleged affair had been going on for the majority of his marriage to Williams. Wendy is telling people she had no idea